Well, it's Monday. It has already been a busy day. I had to carry Brandon over to the Indian hospital so he could get a CAT scan on his neck, his thyroid, and then trying to find some place he could get something to eat over there uh, was an ordeal. Wow, a brand new guitar pick. Um, O'Reilly's just needs to keep sending me these cards. They make great thin guitar picks. I've got quite a few now. Um, Linda's watching the baby. Benjamin's laying down. And I'm probably going to have to go get the kids from school. And I'm in here working on stuff, and then Brandon and I got to shoot some footage later this afternoon. Plus, I need to take this sandpaper and go sand a place on my van and do some touch-up paint on it before it rusts a hole in it. I've been really busy this last 3-4 days. Today is kind of a wind down. I'm thankful for. I don't watch stuff like the Oscars. I absolutely have no interest in it, and you know, it's Will Smith slapped Chris Rock, and my personal opinion, I think it was probably staged. The Oscars have been losing viewers. I mean, a bunch. Well, it's boring. It's a bunch of overpaid actors self-congratulating, and you know, and it's supposed to drum up excitement. So that did drum up some excitement. Now, that's all I got to say on that. Linda's hens are out there cackling. I finally got my laptop set up over there. That's my bigger Dell. I've got one that's smaller in the house I use. And then I got my micro laptop I'm going to have to take to my tech guy and see if he can. And there's Brandon's work area. We're getting a little bit done in here. Alf is reposing somewhere back there. Took the director's chair out, and it's going in and took a wooden chair out that was in here. Trying to get some room. This weekend I'm buying a new desk. There's a metal file cabinet back over in the shop next to me, and I don't care that it's white and my desk is going to be black. It does. We'll paint it black. We'll paint this table black, have it all matching in here. This really isn't a social area. We work in here, and that the desk I'm buying off of Walmart is one of the cheap ones you put together yourself. That way it can fit unassembled in the back of Linda's car, and I can go ahead and put it together in here and have a much smaller desk with a with that file cabinet next to me. The hard part is I'm going to have to buy a couple of tubs and dump these drawers out and go through them and get only the stuff that's really important. And I've got my records file cabinet right over there, the wooden one. It's going to stay. But it's about getting some room in here. This thing's cramped. And it's actually a 11 foot by 20 foot. Uh, it's like a little over 200 square feet in here, but that's not a lot of space, and not if you're using it to work. And we're using it to work. We've just got to get everything else done. Bo and I will be going out in my van later and taking some equipment and doing some filming. But while this is uploading, I'm going to grab him. I've got to go get Pop-Tarts at the Dollar General store. We're out of Pop-Tarts. It's a Pop-Tart emergency. Linda and I, we have a lot of drama going on in this family, which I'm not real happy about. But it's what happens when you've got 10 individuals have 10 individual personalities. And last night I tried as hard as I could to get some rest. Did not happen. I got to bed finally about 3 o'clock in the morning, and I bet Linda doesn't even know that's when I got to bed, and laid down until about 8:30. Got up and had to go to the bathroom, came back and did some stuff I do on the laptop every morning. Last night, to take my mind off the physical pain I was in, my favorite Western of all times is a Western called Tombstone. It had Kurt Russell in it, and I have an actual personal friend, Peter Sherayko, that I've talked about before in these vlogs, but he was Texas Jack Vermillion in there. And when I went through the Masonic temple down in Guthrie, the Master Mason degree was conferred on me by Buck Taylor. He was the other guy, Texas Jack Vermillion's sidekick, you know, Creek Johnson, you know, when they come out and he's been shot in the ear, but he shot the other guy. That's Buck Taylor, and I'm not friends with him. I don't claim to be, but I do know the guy. And the other thing people do not know about Buck Taylor, he is an exceptionally gifted artist, portraitist and Western artist, and his artwork sells for more money than I can afford. But strange old world that you get into, you know. And I'm no longer an active Mason. I just need to make that clear. I used to be. I don't have time to mess with it, and I'm not interested anymore. I never made 32nd degree, but that's a story, and I didn't want to. I need to explain that. To keep my family updated on what's going on with my trust thing, my lawyer and I are going to have a phone consultation about a week out, and then I'm going to have to see how much it's going to cost me to do all this and cut him a check and be done with it. Not really done with it. I'm still finding information. I'm shipping to him, and sometime next week, probably Monday or Tuesday evening, Linda and I are going to have to load up in her car and head over to McAllister to see my brother Chris. I need to call him later today. I know he's extremely busy, and he explained to me the reason he hasn't really pursued this trust issue is because he was afraid he'd get so angry he'd have a heart attack and die. He's got a severe heart condition. Me, I've got a heart condition too, but of all my siblings, I'm the orneriest, probably. I don't know though. Some of you are pretty ornery. Just, I love all of you, do. Uh, I've I want to get done with everything I got to do today. It sounds like I'm always complaining about that, but you know, I'm supposed to be retired, and it's not working out that way. Um, but it's like my best friend Jerry says, if you're not working, you're dying. You know, we're all dying. That's something we can't get away from. But you know, if you do not stay busy doing something and keeping your mind occupied, you become sedentary and you just die. And my goal, my short-term goal, real short-term, is taking Linda after I get some more stuff done. And I keep saying I'm going to do that, but she and I just take a day and just we can't stay away overnight, I know that, but we could leave in the morning and stay gone all day and just go travel and enjoy it a bit and come home. I'm still looking for an RV, but I'm also looking to buy some property over by Ada. I haven't really looked at that yet. I like Ada. Brandon and I were over there today. It just has a better feel to it. I don't know how to explain it any other way. Maybe it's all in my imagination, but according to the Uniform Crime Report from the FBI, that's not my imagination. They have a lot less crime over there. They did have a guy run from the highway patrol, run into an apartment, barricade himself in, and start shooting at a state trooper. This happened yesterday or the day before, and the highway patrol returned fire and killed him. You know, stupid is as stupid does. I mean, we don't know what his circumstances in life are, and I prayed for him, and I prayed for the troopers involved. But unfortunately, more and more, I'm seeing suicide by cop take place out there. And that is really hard on me simply because this local area I'm living in right now, I'm friends with almost all the police officers here. I mean, I'm part of the Blue. I might be retired, but I'm considered one of them. And I have a friend, Dee Gregory, who's the assistant police chief here at Davis Police Department, and one of the local miscreants committed suicide by cop with Dee, and it has affected him, and I hope he doesn't mind me mentioning his name, but he's a good guy. He really is. And he has gone to counseling about it. I know it bothers him deeply, but please, if you know a police officer, be extra kind to them. If you know an emergency medical technician, be kind to them. If you know a doctor or a nurse or someone that is helping people in any manner, be kind to them. Do things for them. You know, I've done things for the local constabulary, local police department. If I see one or two come in, I'll buy their lunch when I'm eating out. Yesterday afternoon, Lynn and I went and had an evening meal at Los Generales Mexican restaurant in Davis. And I know some people think that place is not quality. Let me tell you something. I'm a food snob in certain areas. That's the second steak I've had there, and both times I had steak and shrimp, and it was cooked to perfection. It takes someone that actually understands how to cook a steak to make the medium rare be tender and actually taste like it should, and these guys have done it twice. It was no accident. They have an actual chef working there. I know the difference. But anyway, the food was excellent. It really was. But I don't see cops go there very often. I've never seen a police car there. And I think the reason is it's a little pricey. That's fine. You know, it's what we do. And I'm gonna, when I get this done and I'm uploaded and having to go take care of stuff, I'll while this is loading, I'll call Brandon, tell him to meet me at the car. He and I will go and get the children from school and get Pop-Tarts for the chillins. And then when we come back, we will do the things we need to do. I do intend to go film today. I've not had a chance to do that. We've still got to do some equipment run through in here. We've not done that. There's not enough hours in the day, actually. It seems like no matter what you want to do, it takes longer and costs more money. I don't care what you're doing. It seems like that's true. Anyway, this will be a short vlog again today. I have nothing profoundly important to say other than I love every one of you watching this. I hope your day is going well. And Shelly, I'm still praying for your mother. But anyway, that's my vlog for today. It really is. God bless all of you, and I mean that, and I love all of you, and I mean that. And like that sign right there says, be kind. Bye.